Welcome back to another episode of GSC. Yes, it's cold out, but LB7 problems. You can see a fuel filter sitting behind me. I'm going to flip this around and talk about changing fuel filter in your, well, 01 to 10. It's about the same process all the way up. Duramax. Let's flip it around. All right, so they put the fuel filter in a nice packaged location down here. Your best bet is go ahead and get your tools out and pop these fasteners out along here for the inner fender well, and pop this fender down, and that way you have full access to that. The other thing you're going to want to do is, if you have the chance, get a water and fuel sensor wrench, because I've broken a number of them trying to use channel locks and other things that are not meant to do so. AC Delco fuel filter here with the part number on the side of the canister, and they send you a nice little baggie O-rings. So I'm going to go ahead and use my tool, pop this inner wheel well out, and then I'll show you guys what's behind that. Wheel well's loose. I only take half the clips out because you can kind of push them down here. Get the back, and behold, our fuel filter and the water and fuel sensor. So water and fuel sensor, you got to push this plug and get him to unmarry himself. Hard to do with one hand and hold the camera. But unplug him, and then you get right to this fuel filter and get a hold of it and turn it to get it spun out. So I'll go ahead and unplug these two, pull this out, and then we'll reassemble the new filter before we put it in. I'll show you where the O-rings go and reverse the process. Filter head's empty. Here's our new filter. I bought a new water and fuel sensor because mine is cracked. I already put the O-ring on. That comes in the Delco kit. This just threads in the bottom. Top side, there's a V-shaped O-ring here that you need to pop into your filter. All right, that's in place. I'll go ahead and thread this in and use my water and fuel sensor wrench here to tighten it in. And then we'll crawl back under the truck. I'll put this back in place, tighten it up, show you the bleeding procedure. Fuel filter's in. Take your bleeder screw. 1/2-inch nut driver works pretty good. Turn him out. Now, if you want, you can hitch primer bulb. All right, I got fuel. All right. Tighten him up. You can also fill the fuel filter a little bit as you go. That way you're not starting totally empty, if you don't mind. We're in a little bit of diesel fuel. I did that this time just to try to reduce the amount of time I'm going to be under here, because it's 34 degrees and kind of chilly. There we go. There's our fuel filter replacement in my 2001 Duramax LB7. This is the same process all the way from 01 to 2010 and beyond. Thanks, guys.